Hello, my name is Nicole Delsac, and my name, this is how I auditioned today, with this voice. Like, what is going on in the French list?
I'm feeling sexy and free.
Say your name and describe yourself in one sentence.
Alright, I'm Rachel Weisbart. In one sentence, that's crazy. If you don't judge me, I won't judge you. My name is Emily Rose Griffin, aka DeGriff in parentheses. Describe myself in one sentence. I like to be a good person.
Gabriella Sarah Chandler, a girl searching for a sense of self in an ever-confusing world.
I'm Elena Golub. I'm kind of like a creative mess. Like, you know, I live in a world of black and white where I'm the only color. And that's my excuse for like whenever anybody asks why I wear black, they're always like, ugh, Elena, you're so goth. And I'm just like, no. I just like, you know, I'm the only color in my world, and like, you know, the only way to enter is like by wearing black, so.
My name is Nicole Delsac, and I'm silly.
Hola, verde gay, and fun. I am a fun person.
Solange Valerie Van Dorn, large.
So if you had to talk about like one important person who you feel like friendship does not be the same about, like a best friend, a director, a camper, a counselor, anyone who you'd like to talk about, who would that person be, and what would you say about him or her?
You know it's Gabi. You know.
Elena, like she's the type of person I never get tired of being around.
No, I was like really into her last summer. And she wasn't into me. That was a funny experience. Actually, like around a year ago today, she broke up with me.
Even in my worst moments, when I don't want to be with anyone, she doesn't count in all of the rules about other people.
Basically, we're like polar opposites, but we work very well together because we never bore each other. And that's something you don't really feel with anybody else. Like, she is my everything. She like is my entire world.
She's something else.
I feel happier than I've ever else been happier with her than with almost anybody else on the planet.
So and Lola from second session, third session, fourth session, because they've just been there for me whenever I needed them, and they're just such genuine people, and that's hard to find sometimes.
So, she's been my best friend at camp, and she's been like my sister.
Nicole. I don't know, I hated her for a while. I don't know, there's just something about her sleeping next to me that just makes me feel safe in general, and knowing that she's always going to be there no matter the situation, no matter I piss her off, no matter if I tell her to shut up in the morning or, you know, keep her up at night. I just know that in a general sense she's always there, and vice versa, I'll be there for her.
Nicole, too. They're like sisters to me.
I don't even know how to describe them. They're just like my best friends, and I can tell anything to them, and they're like there for me.
To my face, you have to look at me.
I am a guppy. Guppies don't smile, but I do.
Sabrina Madison Koss is one of my best friends. I met her when we were 14, and we were in this horrible production of Forever Scrooge. My God, that musical was bad.
Lucy Redmond Cannell. It's my best friend in the universe, and if there are other universes, then probably all of those too.
She's always there for me, no matter what. Even though some people can try and change my mind about Sabrina, they never will. Because she is one of my best friends.
She's just a lovely, beautiful human who is such a... She's a very, like, maternal soul.
I've called her in the middle of the night. She calls me and we talked on the phone for about an hour. Just about life and how things work, and she's one of the first people I've ever told about just everything that I do.
She's very old soul, but she's always there. She's always there with, you know, if you need someone's shoulder to cry on or someone to, you know, just understand. Even if she hasn't been through what you're going through, she understands everything, and she's so just wonderful and beautiful and loving, and she's such like a warm spirit.
Something about her makes me smile. She's a dork.
Like, without a doubt, Emily Griffin. My third year of camp, I guess, I'm like chilling in my bunk. I always get here a day early because I love it, and I just can't stay away for that long, so I get here a day early. So on like changeover day, I guess, Emily Griffin walks into my bunk. It's G1B, I guess. So we're like 9 years old maybe, and this crazy girl walks in. I have a picture of her the day that I met her. She's like going like this, and she's wearing like jean shorts and like a green shirt, and she has like she's wearing a beret. She's wearing this light blue beret in her hair, and she insists that we call her Frenchie. She says, I'm Emily Griffin, but call me Frenchie because I just went to France and I have this beret and now I am Frenchie. And she was obsessed, like she knew nothing about France. She didn't speak French, she just wanted to be called Frenchie.
I'm gonna say Rachel Weisbart because she was really my first friend here.
From that moment I'm like, this girl's crazy. And I was correct, but over the years, we've just become so close, and I think there was a time when we were like competing because we both love theater so much, and we were like competing for roles, and like we would kind of like say bad things about each other behind our backs, and like then one day we were like, hey, we're both really awesome, we shouldn't do that, and like then we just stopped doing it, and since then we've become like, it's taught me what friendship is and like how to be a good friend to someone.
She gave me something to believe in, I guess. She got me really into theater. She made me realize like this is what I want to do with my life.
And we hang out like all the time during the year. A week when I don't see Emily Griffin is like the saddest week of my life. So she's just my everything. Like, we're backup wives.
I've been friends with her for a really long time, and no matter what, we just love each other so much. There's like, I've never loved anyone more than her, and she's never, hopefully, loved anyone more than me. And I don't know, we just connect. She's a wonderful person.
If like nothing else works out, we're gonna get married, and that's perfectly fine with me.
Every day waiting for you, darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. Love you for 1,000 more. All along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years.
That was awesome. You won the best.
If life gives you lemons, throw it at an asshole.